Senna.
Pals.
What? What?
Your name is just too perfect for it. That's all. It's just yip acha yip.
Do you still have that picture?
I don't know where it is. It would take me forever to find it. The audience is like, what picture?
What picture?
What's going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kawai, joined by Chara Kirk.
What's up?
Continuing with Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action adaptation. Sorry, it's late. By Netflix. And we're doing episode 2 now. If you guys are watching with us on YouTube, you're seeing a cut-down version of our reaction. We can only show a limited amount of picture-in-picture. If you want to watch the whole thing with us without any cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page or become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction. You'll just need your own Netflix subscription so you can open up each episode side by side with our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching it. What are my hands doing? It's like you're watching with 2 of your favorite buddies from the internet. If you're watching with us on YouTube or membership...
Yes, already.
If you're watching with us on Patreon or memberships already, it is getting later and later. If you're watching with us on Patreon or memberships already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching with us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, please, bell icon, all notifications. Pretty please vote this up, let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. I would normally just start over and be like, let's get a clean one. But I figured there might be some comedy in the goofs, in the snafus.
In the snafus.
So.
The comedy that we're hoping to have more of.
Yes.
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 Ah!
Yes. Here we go.
I'm sure it'll turn up. You probably just misplaced it. And keep in mind, the notebook didn't find the avatar. You did.
It's true.
How many places can there be for an avatar to hide?
Kyoshi Island is only a few hours from here.
That was very Kylo Ren.
Avatar Kyoshi was the fiercest of warriors and the master of what they call the Avatar state. Maybe something in her shrine will help me control my power before...
You kill someone?
Before it happens again.
Oh. Oh.
It's a Momo! Oh.
What's this?
Is it a water form?
Already?
Yeah. I guess
My dear Katara, this scroll has been passed down.
Whoa.
You are a waterbender.
Yeah.
That is who you have always been.
Sorry, I didn't prepare you sooner.
Yeah.
Never forget that.
I feel like they've made Gran way more supportive.
You were there for me. And I wasn't there for you. Goodbye, Kiawentiio. I'm sorry.
This is beautiful. I mean, that's like a screensaver right there, you know?
And Appa makes me so happy when I hear his little noises.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, so much of this is like, I'm like, oh, the outfit feels kind of Thai. I love it.
What are we doing here, Uncle?
This port houses the headquarters of the Regional Fire Nation Commander.
Have you lost your mind? You want to ask a Fire Nation commander if they've seen the Avatar? If word gets out, everyone in the world will be looking for him. I could lose everything.
Calm yourself, Prince Zuko. One thing you must learn is how to get what you want without divulging your true intentions.
That's a good skill.
You must use your tact, your empathy. Most importantly, you need to have sticky rice.
Yes, always sticky rice.
I guess it really is Thai.
There's no time for this.
Is sticky rice limited to Thai?
No, all across Southeast Asia. But like, I've always thought that the Fire Nation had a lot of elements from Thai culture.
Really? Okay.
And Chinese.
I always thought it was supposed to be modeled after Japan for some reason.
I don't know. I feel.
I mean, you might be right. I mean, you live there.
Well, like the architecture and stuff.
Yeah.
But like Kyoshi feels Japanese. I might be speaking out of my butthole.
Kyoshi sounds Japanese.
Yeah.
So you're not wrong.
You are trespassing on sacred ground. Stop! You're making a mistake. He's the Avatar. Ridiculous. There would have been signs if she was the Avatar.
That's a pretty big
You
sign.
asked for a sign.
All I want is to learn more about Avatar Kyoshi. Isn't that what this place is about? Keeping our memory alive?
We're not a threat.
Maybe not, but the next visitors might be. We can't start making exceptions.
She's not wrong.
If I can learn to be the Avatar, maybe I could bring a place I knew. A world where people were happier back.
He literally is like the best of humanity.
As the Avatar, she believed in helping those who could not help themselves. So we will open our village to our guests for 48 hours.
Okay.
Where's your commander? I need recent surveillance reports right now.
Excuse me?
Maps. Nautical maps. The more detailed, the better.
More bees with honey, Zuko.
We're hoping to track schools of jumping shark squids.
Shark squids.
They're migrating this time of year. Oh, they're delicious, grilled with a touch of lemon.
That sounds like a task Iroh would actually pursue.
Yeah, exactly.
If you wouldn't mind giving me until the morning, I'm sure we can track down what you need.
Very kind. Commander...
Zhao. Commander Zhao. At your service.
The worst. Also, Uncle Iroh is my spirit animal.
Yeah.
Be out there searching for squid? Hell yes. Whoa, hello.
Someone needs to put a bell on you.
Wow, hello. Do you like what you see? Uh-oh. So awkward.
How are you feeling about the change?
It's okay, I guess. If you never knew, I don't think
Sure.
it would be an issue. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
No, you're right. You're right. That looks pretty good.
Yeah. Don't wet your scroll, though. Unless the ink is waterproof. Nice. Good job, Katara.
I can't imagine what it's like, knowing you'll have to save the world. But avoiding practice doesn't mean you'll avoid the responsibility.
Exactly. I need to remember that.
I know.
Avoiding hard things doesn't mean they're not still there.
Kiawentiio used to be the one who trained me. Never really trained with anyone else.
It's okay. We'll do this together.
Get back here and train, boy.
Or you could just let me use you for target practice.
That's the right way. Engage him with play.
That was cute.
Yeah.
They needed that.
Yeah.
This show needs more of that so far. Like just like the playfulness.
Yeah, because he's still a kid.
Are you really an airbender?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, the fan club.
I love that Sokka.
Yeah,
It's just like
Sokka's
double fisting.
Just got his eye on the prize.
He has a way with people. That's his real power. Connection. Building bridges. That's how he's going to be the Avatar.
Oops.
The Avatar.
Yes, sir.
He thinks he's found the Avatar.
According to his crew, they claim to have discovered him at a small water tribe village. Prince Zuko captured him, but then lost him.
I could run you through the basics if you want.
At least. Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yo, she just cleaned house. Damn.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, just
that was-
pretty good. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
For a girl.
More for our hand-to-hand fighting anyway. Oh, right now? Okay.
He is great.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
Oh my god. Bye. Good night. Tap out. Tap out, my man.
She doesn't know how to flirt. She thought she was
Yeah,
flirting.
This is cute.
This is not how you court? I don't understand.
What?
Don't I kick you in the nuts and then you say I love you?
I thought we were being cute.
She was quiet and kind. No one had a clue she'd become the Avatar. Yeah. How'd she go from this to that?
Time, training.
Yeah, practice.
Back home, the other kids used to say I was lucky because I never really had to train. But I did have to train, not to develop my powers, but to keep them under control.
Bang. Whoa.
Holy shit. God.
What if nothing in here can help me? What if I never learn how to control my power? How many people will I hurt?
But imagine what'll happen if you don't even try.
She's got a point.
Aang, you're not alone. According to this, all the previous avatars are incarnations of your past lives. You are literally not alone.
Yeah.
You want someone to teach you, you just need to figure out how to connect to them. The answers aren't inside here.
Easy.
They're inside you.
Super simple.
Like meditation is very easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Zhao, he heard something about a flying cow near Kyoshi Island, so he set sail at dawn.
A flying cow? He knows. About the Avatar, somehow he found out. We have to get there before him.
I'm glad they have this. I was like, I missed the dojo stuff.
Yeah, it's so cool. Oh, yes, please. Let's have a training montage.
Dismissed.
Oh, we're just like going right into it.
I wanted to see him in the dress.
He's actually doing pretty good for never having done this before.
Yeah. Hello. Hi there. Cute.
When the world needed the Avatar the most, he vanished.
I don't want power. I didn't know how to reach you. I didn't know I could reach you.
There's a lot you don't know.
That felt very fan filmish.
I think you're a real warrior.
You're not even a bender, and you're the fiercest fighter I've ever met.
Not being a bender means we have to be even better than benders.
Yes.
The truth is, I envy you. I've always wondered what the world outside was like, but I never had the courage to leave. I've always wondered what I'd find. Now I know.
A cute boy from the water tribe. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Mommy,
Whoa.
make it stop. Yep. Oh, no, that's...
Even Grandma's like, what?
We have to go.
Why? What's happening?
It's the town alarm. Someone's coming.
Oh, no, and she took off her warrior makeup.
Uh-oh.
Snap out of it.
Though we wish we'd had some advance notice, we are quite unprepared for guests.
You won't mind if we take a look ourselves.
I expected as much.
Yeah, what can you do? Like, fine, go ahead. Whoop.
Oh,
Dang.
Mom's got skill.
Of course. Oh. Yes, Momo. Yeah, who do you think taught the daughter the moves? Nice.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. What?
Fast learner.
We can't hold him off for much longer.
Where's your friend? You said he could help us. Where is the Avatar?
He's busy. All right.
Well, at least you tried. You know, that's what counts at the end of the day.
No one's going to stand in my way.
You wanted to know about the power of the Avatar. I will show you.
Whoa!
Way to show up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Impossible.
Better believe the impossible.
Bounce like Iron Man.
Yeah. Check it. She's gonna come. Watch out, guys. Yeah, if they didn't believe in the Avatar before, if they didn't believe he was it, like, this will prove it.
It's the appropriate reaction.
I'm okay. This is all my fault.
You bow for no one, my friend.
No, you respect everyone.
That's a Return of the King reference.
Oh.
Listen, I wish we had more time.
Thank you, Sokka,
For what?
for bringing the world to me.
Aw.
Oh, no. Okay, all right.
In front of your mom? Oh, hey. Take a gift. You were really good with that fan.
You think she's pregnant?
Don't tell anyone
Oh, gosh.
about the Avatar. No one else can know.
Zuko.
But of course, there's nothing more important than knowing where to place my loyalties.
Shifty bastard.
He
Something
is.
sus.
Yeah.
To your supreme eminence,
Oh, see.
the great flame of the world. I am but a humble servant in the southern seas.
Self-serving. The most handsome emperor.
His return.
All right.
All right.
I liked that episode. I thought it was quite fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
There was a trade-off. You know, there was some warnings. I forget where, like on the internet. Sokka, they kind of like got rid of the sexism from his character.
We
and
were worried about that.
Yeah, I miss it because
I miss the sexism.
No, I miss the arc that he had.
Yeah.
But the trade for the development of the relationship between him and Suki, I think maybe made it worth it. Like, because it was like I was buying into that, you know, like it was familiar. You know, I remember what it's like to be a teenager and discovering those feelings for the first time, even in a martial arts environment. Like, I'm like, oh, this is kind of familiar. And like, I liked how clunky it was for her as well. She was like, this is how I flirt. I don't understand why it's not working. I thought that was funny. And so it was giving their relationship and the development of it its own identity for the live action.
It worked, especially if you're coming at it like fresh. I did kind of miss his little quips about like, yeah, that was pretty good for a girl.
Yeah.
You know, like.
He just had a great line where he's like, who are you people and where are the men that did this to us? I'm paraphrasing, but it was just so sexist. And then he got his ass handed to him and had to dress up in their gear and everything.
I wanted to see that so badly. Like, I was like, I did want her to kind of do a little bit of that, like bullying him or humiliating him in front of the rest of the warriors and just being like, oh yeah, so you want to train with us? Cool. And like just making him go through it, you know, and making him dress up, learning all the stuff. Like, I thought that would have been really funny. It would have been really fun to see him in makeup.
Ken Leung is the guy who plays Commander Zhao, and he's been in so many things. I think he was also the bad guy in Rush Hour, if I'm not mistaken. He was
Seems
in
really familiar.
He's the bad guy in Rush Hour. He's in X-Men. He's also in Old. Like, he's been in so much stuff. As soon as I saw him, I'm like, he looks so familiar, but like the makeup they did was really good because they made him look different from his previous roles.
I like what he's bringing as well. Like just his delivery.
His interpretation of the character's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked where he went with that.
Yeah.
As this character who you're kind of like, I get a bad feeling about you.
Yeah.
And I don't trust you, but you're saying all the right things.
Yeah.
You know, like he has like a pretty good poker face, which I like.
The stuff with the avatar Kyoshi, sorry. The stuff inside his head looked a little weird to me, but as soon as she showed up and started doing damage, I thought it looked great. I'm a little bit warmer to Katara than I was in episode 1, but I'm still like, you're kind of forgettable though. Like, I don't know. I'm not rooting for her, you know?
Not so much yet. Like, because there are so many other characters as well as like the way that they're being played by the actors, which are really outshining her. Like, Sokka is amazing. Like, he's really fun to watch, you know? He's got a lot of charm and character, and I'm really, really loving Prince Zuko. I particularly loved that scene where he was just talking about how, you know, it's been 3 years since he's been banished, and you really feel just like the weight of that and like how much that means to him. That
his performance is strong.
Yeah, his performance is so good. Like he really knows the character even this early on in the show. It's like you get a sense of the vulnerability and also even in Zuko's relationship, or like how he is relating with General Zhao, you're reminded he's just a kid and they're all just kids, you know, like we're kind of going, no, don't give too much away, like you're talking too much, Zuko, or whatever, but it's like, yeah, he's 16, what does he know? I love how we're just kind of getting that sense of like, yeah, these characters are children, but they're being faced with like really big, heavy tasks and like important decisions. Yeah.
I thought it was a nice episode. They changed some things up because I don't think Kyoshi shows up like that in the cartoon.
I don't recall that. I recall something like that happening with Roku.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was this whole introduction of Suki and her warriors, the Kyoshi warriors. That was lost here. Like we got to, you know, the introduction is like showing that they're a badass and like their ninja-like ways and all that. They kind of just showed up and apprehend them, and then, you know, Kyoshi does her thing and kind of interrupts everything right away, right? I thought it was kind of funny. Like, there would be a sign. There's a sign.
Yeah.
You know, her eyes light up and all that stuff. So I do think it's kind of neat for them to expand the lore and make it that we get to kind of get a sense of what those avatars are like for a fleeting moment, you know, not just Roku.
Yeah, that is really cool. And also, I love the exchange that Suki had with Sokka as well. He was like, oh, you know, you're so cool, you're so brave because, you know, you can't even bend and you're such an amazing warrior. Paraphrasing, obviously. And she's like, no, but like, we have to be. And I think that's like such a cool thing as well, to just be like, you know, just because you might not have all of those special abilities inside you, like you can have the willpower to train really hard and to work hard and just hone your craft and be the best that you can be. I think that's such a fantastic message.
Yeah.
You know, especially in a world where there's so many characters, so many people who are born with this amazing power.
How did you feel about them revealing Daniel Day Kim's face so early?
Didn't mind. Yeah.
With Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon, they did this Inspector Gadget thing where... Did you ever see Inspector Gadget?
I used to love that cartoon. I don't remember it very well now, though.
With the bad guy, that's another cartoon I gotta go back and revisit because I never saw the bad guy's face. I only saw him petting the cat, which was kind of like The Godfather.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And so, like, they kind of followed suit with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, for the longest time, you never really properly saw his face.
Yeah, it was always like in silhouette.
Exactly, or from behind, or like his chin or something. Like, you didn't properly get a look at him. And it made you so curious and anxious, like, what does he look like? And so it's like just another thing to keep you watching, right? And so they didn't bury the lead very long on that.
I mean, if you've got Daniel Day Kim, you kind of have to just...
I get it. I'm just saying, like...
With that face.
I get you, Ajara. I'm just saying, like, you could have held out a little bit longer. Goddamn.
No!
You know? The last thing I'll say is I really appreciate the scene by the stream because... Like, one of the things that just, like, is completely absent is the playfulness of Aang, right?
Yeah.
But they gave us 2 instances of him being playful in this episode, which I'm happy about. By the stream, like, they were kind of splashing water on each other. That was one. And then the other was when he was like actually like on his little air ball flying around and then bumped into the statue.
Yeah,
It was
that was
oh.
like straight out of the cartoon.
That was cool. I like that. Yeah. I guess they got rid of this whole element of, I don't know, we have yet to see.
The fan club.
Well, that's gone for sure.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
I thought it was cool, but it's fine. It's fine. I can let go of that.
Yeah.
But there was this whole thing with the pirates and the water-bending scroll that she got from her grandma instead of the pirate ship, right?
Yeah.
And I just remember this moment of like, she's like trying to show Aang how to water bend and stuff like that. And then he upstages her and destroys her. You know, and it was really funny and cool. And there's just like a lot of comedy in there. But like, I guess what we're getting instead for the live action is cool. I have to keep making that concession. It's like, okay, this is its own thing. It's fun.
Yeah, so far, like just looking at it on its own, detaching it from the animation, I'm like, yeah, this is fun. It doesn't have as much of the like playfulness and lightheartedness as the animation had. They're definitely leaning into like the seriousness, the high stakes of the situation, which like the animation did for sure. But you know, it was shorter episodes and more, and so you had more time to just kind of be a little playful and have those little segues.
Well, what I think about sometimes is just rewatchability, right? I've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender so many times over the years. Like, I'll go through the whole show, and then I'll let a few years go by, and then I'll go through the whole show again, and then a few years go by, like again and again. And as I'm watching this, I'm like, I don't feel like I would do that with this show. However, it's so pretty that I would put it on as a screensaver at worst, you know?
Yeah, no, it really is pretty, especially when you get those shots of like so much of the world, like when Appa's like flying away somewhere and you see the world. I also loved in the first episode when they did that like iconic frame of them just going up into the clouds, and it's just like Appa. I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging with us. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
Achara Cook.
Peace out.